Good morning, Charles. Yes, so from the land of the rising sun. Good morning. Aden Rene Lekan, good morning. Good morning from here. Welcome. Thank you. I welcome you all. Charles, thank you so much. We in the diaspora, we so much love the homeland, and that is why we are fighting to make sure that we are free. Policy, Chizo, good morning and welcome. Clement and Neto, good morning, welcome as well. Thank you. Thank you, Biafrans. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and your location. I welcome you all this morning to the questionnaire, a platform that we always use to propagate the gospel to our people. If you are joining us for the first time, I want to welcome you as well to the questionnaire. Here we tell you nothing but the truth and nothing but the facts. Please, if you have not shared this broadcast, try as much as possible to do so. If you have not liked it, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I want to appeal to you as well. I want to beg you to always like, share our broadcast, and subscribe to this channel. This morning, yes, you also hit the like button. Hit the like button so that other people can get this notification and join us, so that you can get notification anytime I come online. You are going to get a notification from me. Yeah, I don't know whether there is noise on the background, but it's raining heavily here. So that's why I'm trying to increase the volume of my voice. So, Biafrans, this morning I welcome you once again. And I want us to talk about something that is very, very important. This is very important in the life of every Biafran man or woman, or you can say every Igbo man or every Igbo person. But in case you are listening and you are not Igbo, you don't speak Igbo, I want you to know that you are Igbo. If you are a Biafran, but you don't speak Igbo Biafra, you don't speak Igbo language, you speak Asian, you are also Igbo. You speak Yoruba Isoko, you are also Igbo. You speak Etang Anang, you are also Igbo. You speak Ishekiri, you speak Ijon. Any language, any dialect that you speak, I want you to understand that you are Igbo. You know, Igbo is a corrupted word. Okay? The real name is Ndibo. Ndibo, the ancient people. So they now corrupted it to be Igbo. Ndibo, Ndibo. Ndibo is the real pronunciation, is the real word. And we were meant to understand that all of us are Ndibo or all of us are Igbo. It doesn't matter whether you come from Ijo. It doesn't matter whether you come from Ishekiri. It doesn't matter whether you come from Isoko Urobo, Anyoma, and all the rest of them. You are Igbo. You are Ndibo. As long as your parents, your mother, tie 2 pieces of wrapper, we are the same people. So when I said anything about Igbo, I want you to know that you also are inclusive. You are also part of what I'm going to talk about. So when I say Igbo, I want you to know that you are also affected by what I'm going to say. So this morning, I just want to take my little time that I have and speak little or lend my voice and advise this our brother here, Okwuruora. Okwuruora, as you all know him, is a well-known figure in Nigeria. Okwuruora have been seen or is seen, performing philanthropic gestures, assisting individuals to raise money, assisting people that need help one way or the other. And he is known for that. He is very, very well known for that. And because of that, he has had the contact of almost all politicians in Igbo land or in Biafra land. Yeah, because of the popularity that he wields around Igbo land. More importantly, Igbo land, because I can't say Yoruba land, I can't say Fulani land. He cannot dare to do that in Fulani land or even in Lagos. So most of his philanthropic gestures, his works, are mostly done in the southeast, in Biafra land, to be precise. So he has endeared himself to a lot of Biafrans, a lot of Igbo people, and the politicians, the southeastern politicians, know everything about him. So, in that case, Okwuruora can be used for any political propaganda at any given time. Yes, because the Southeast governors understand that whenever you wield popularity, when you speak, more importantly, the youths, the masses, they will listen. So when you speak, the masses will listen. So in some cases, they will use you to promote their agenda. Okay? They will use you to pass their own message. And as a Biafran that is listening, I want to ask you, who the Southeast governors, who are the Southeast governors, their actions and activities or their programs are all geared towards promotion of one Nigeria. You see Hope Uzodinjo, the Hitler in Imo State. You see Soludo, that of Anambra State. You see Oti, that of Abia State. You see Mba, that of Enugu State. Wubara and the other man from Rivers and Ebonyi. I didn't put them here because if you check most of the bad news, sabotages that is coming into this Biafra or into Igbo land come through these four Hitlers that you see on the screen. If it doesn't come from the Hitler in Imo State, it will come from that of Anambra. If it is not from that of Anambra, the Enugu State will take precedence. If it is not that, then Oti will be on the news. So most of the atrocities that are happening in our land, these, more importantly, four core eastern states have really taken over the atrocity in Biafra land. So that is why you can see their photos here. So Okwuruora is a very, very well-known figure in Nigeria, in Biafra land, I have to say that, in Biafra land. So the masses look up to him whenever they have issues. Whenever they need money to raise, you find yourself in a situation that you needed help from the general public, they have to look for Okwuruora to be an anchor of fundraising for them. So as a result, Okwuruora have endeared himself to the heart of the southeastern governors or the politicians who are supposed to, in the real sense of it, take responsibility or be in a position to assist most of these individuals who find themselves in such precarious situations. Now, if the Southeast governors, if the Southeast politicians, if they have done what they were supposed to do, if they are doing what they are expected to do, you will not find Okwuruora doing most of their work for them. In some cases, you can see Okwuruora go to communities and he'll be creating awareness of certain roads or certain projects that need to be executed. These are some of the things that he has been doing, he has done, that have made people to always call him and call upon him when they have issues or when they have problems financially them. And I can categorically tell you that a lot of people have been saved through that his project or his philanthropic gestures. Yeah, a lot of people who have kidney issues, who have some sicknesses, have to go to India, have to, lifted through the help of Okwuruora. So we give it to him. He has been trying in that aspect. And more importantly, he has also endeared himself to the heart of the youth in Biafran territory and the governors of the Southeast. These four governors know Okwuruora very, very well. And like I said earlier, if you are a well-known figure, the governors will associate with you. When they want to send out a propaganda to the social media, when they want to use you to do something, they have to consult you and tell you what they need you to do. They are also going to bankroll you. So most of the issues or most of the cases whereby you see Okwuruora, achieving most of his aims is as a result of the governors may one way or the other through their personal assistances or their people that work with them send such help to Okwuruora in order to solve some of those problems. So Okwuruora cannot actually be ruled out in the scheme of things, in the scheme of activities with the governors as well, in secrecy, because he may not do it in the open. So just recently, there is a video that Okwuruora made. And that in that video, Okwuruora said that he was kidnapped. He was kidnapped in Imo State. And before he went to Imo State to help a family that needed help, he said that he was going to Imo State. But before this going to Imo State, Okwuruora actually know what has been happening all over Imo State. Okwuruora understand the fact that Hope Uzodimma, the Hitler of Imo State, have already signed to exterminate the youth from Imo State. Okwuruora will not feign ignorance of the fact that Olu State have been under bombardment for a very long time. He cannot also say that he doesn't know that Okigwe State is under bombardment. He cannot say that he doesn't know what is happening in Anambra State or in Enugu State or in every southeastern state, as the case may be. Okwuruora have not come out and told you and told the Biafran people what happened at Ehamufu. He did not come out to shout to the masses that, oh, the Fulani people are responsible for the atrocity that is happening in Ehamufu. Okwuruora, you did not see Okwuruora do that. When Okwuama community was raised down by the Nigerian military and police, when people were being killed and molested all over the place, you did not see Okwuruora to come and make that announcement to the world or castigate the governor of Anambra or Enugu, Imo, and Abia State and their activities that the people are not comfortable with. You have not had Okwuruora come out and make video about the killings that have happened in the Okwuama community. The students that were going to Ehamufu and they were killed by Fulani herdsmen. Did you hear Okwuruora talk about that? Please, if you have heard, in the comment section, you can as well say yes, that you have heard him, or you give us a link so that we can confirm. Okay. So there are a lot of atrocities that is happening in Biafra land. And yet, all the people that were supposed to say something about it, that were supposed to use their voices in order to warn our people of the impending doom or the atrocity that is happening in our land, all of them kept quiet, and Okwuruora is one of them. I will now call him Okwuru Nigeria, or Okwuru the Southeast Governors. I will give him that name because we have been crying all this while the atrocities of the Fulani herdsmen, the menace that they have committed and continue to commit in our land. We have always been crying about it. The Southeastern governors actually understand the game that they are playing. They understand the game. They are using their thugs to play in Southeast. Okwuruora himself understands that part of the problem, most of the problem that is happening in the Southeast, that the governors are responsible for it, that the military are responsible for it, the police are responsible for it. Some time ago, a Catholic bishop was kidnapped. And when he was released, he came out and told us the people that kidnapped him are Fulanis. Okay? A lot of incidents have happened. And you find out that even when the Fulanis are being caught, they are released by the same governor that was supposed to prosecute them. The activities of the Fulani herdsmen and the Fulani killers and kidnappers, that it has been played down by the Southeast governors. The reason being that these Southeast governors are all working for the Nigerian government, because if they don't promote or project the image of the Nigerian government in their states, they are not going to get their monthly allocation as at when due. Their security votes may not reach to them. So I want people to really understand that what is happening in the Southeast is the more you look, the less you see. All the atrocities that is happening in the Southeast is orchestrated by the Southeast security officers, chief security officers, call it the governors. They are responsible for everything that you see happening in the Southeast. If they want to curb it, if they want to stop it, they would have stopped that. So with all the atrocities that is happening in the Southeast, you did not see Okwuruora. Let me remove these people here first so that I'll be talking to Okwuruora himself. So all the atrocities that you see happening in the Southeast, all the kidnappings that have been happening for a very long time. You did not come out and see Okwuruora talk about it as if it affects him. But because Okwuruora was kidnapped, because Okwuruora now finds himself in a situation where he himself have to face the kidnappers, he is now coming to tell you and to castigate Biafran people and to tell you that those responsible for the kidnapping are the Igbo people. This is really, really very, very unfortunate, because Okwuruora will not tell us how managed he has been able to take that data, go through the DNA of all these people that he say we are speaking Igbo, and they are now, he has confirmed categorically clear 100% that all these people are Igbos, that all these people are from the southeast. So I am going to, our brother, one of our brother, Okute Biafra, did a very wonderful justice to that. But I am going to come out from another angle to ask certain questions. You know, this is the questionnaire department or the questionnaire platform. And we have to try to find out some questions for Okwuruora to respond to. Very, very important. Like I said earlier, there is no doubt that Okwuruora is doing something that the people actually like or love, right? There is no doubt about that. But when you go against the people, when you try to go overboard, when you are trying to run faster than your shadow, we have to call you back. We have to put you in your place. We have to educate you. We have to make you understand that one in a gafezi boundary. For the singular fact that you are rapporting with the Nigerian politicians or the Southeast governors, do not give you the impetus to insult your people. So what you are trying to tell us now is that what our leader MSEN and the CANT have been saying all this while about the atrocities of the Fulani herdsmen in our various bushes and their police and military uniformed accomplices, you are trying to tell us that is a lie. You are not trying to tell us that all the kidnappings that is happening in Southeast, in Biafra land, is done by the same people that are protecting their people, by the same Biafrans who are running away from the Fulani menace in our land. That is what you are actually trying to tell us. You are trying to tell us that MSEN and the CANT is wrong. You are trying to tell us that Mazi Simon Ekwanjoku is wrong. And you are trying to tell us that the Nigerian police, Nigerian military, Air Force, they are right. Even when you see that the kidnappings happen even close to the checkpoints. Good thing, you said it. You categorically said it that even when you came out, when they allowed you to go, you could not walk up to one pole and you saw the military and the police checkpoints. Who are the military and the police checkpoints? Who are the people who are manning the checkpoints? Who are the people? So, Okwuruora, I have a question for you. But before that question, let me play that of our brother, Okute Biafra, when he made a very wonderful statement with it.
Mara onya a na-akpọ Okwuruora, biko kpọọ ya bịakele nso. Achọrọ m eju ofu mkpụrụ ajụjụ maọbụ ịbụọ ka ọ saa m ya, maka na ihe a ha na-eme n'ala Igbo adịla too much. Mara onya a na-akpọ Okwuruora, biko kpọọ ya bịakele nso. Achọrọ m eju ofu mkpụrụ ajụjụ maọbụ ịbụọ ka ọ saa m ya, maka na ihe a ha na-eme n'ala Igbo adịla too much.
More than 100 boys ekwu egbe. Ihe niile a bụ ndị Igbo. Ndị a bụrụ ndị Awụsa Fulani.
Ọla akpọtụ.
Na-anụ ọgụ ndị Fulani. Sọrọ ime Igbo nwa na-achụchasị ndị Fulani, na-anụ ọgụ ndị Fulani, na-egbu ndị Fulani. Nyaka m nụsụrụ ọgụ nata m na mma mkpọ m si na onye Fulani ka mbụ. Ya bụ onye Fulani ka mbụ, bụrụ na nra ka na-agwa m ya. Ma nke a mara ebe mmesi nwa ọchụcha ebe nna m nkịta bụ Fulani, nwe na-achụsoro ụmụ Igbo, nwe na-achụchasị ndị Fulani niile. Onwe bụrụ na nra kịta, ka mmesi nwe malụ dị ala ngwa eji, nwe na-achị nwe malụ ndị bụ ụmụnne m na kwazị na m kịta. Ọ bụrụ kịta ka na-agwa m ya. Na mbụ Fulani, ma nke a gwọrọ m ya, ndị gwọrọ m ya si isi anọ kịta ntopụta lụrụ na kịta ka ịgwa m Fulani ka mbụ.
Kwigele ihe nwa Fulani kwuru. Nwa Fulani ọ sụrụ ka onye na-amụ isi Igbo amụ, ka ọ na-asụ ka original onye Igbo. Ọ dị ọtụtụ ndị Fulani bila Imo steeti bila ọlụ, Bilama JK, Bilama Awụsa, ndị niile na-asụ Igbo. Ọ dị ọtụtụ ndị Fulani bi n'Enugu. Ha dị asụgide Igbo mee mistake. Ha ka nge nwa bụ onye Igbo mana asụ Igbo. Mana onye niile etiri mkpu na Okwuruora ndị Igbo.
Ifu onye m onye Igbo. Amado m iru na n'ime moto, driver m apụ akụkụ. Eburu m pụta ihe unu na-anụ kampụ, kidnappers camp, ebute m na kampụ. Egwe dị na kampụ ndị a adịrọ na military cantonment. Ana m ayọ biko, can you please tie my eyes? Achọọ m ka onye m bụ fụ m ma ọ ka m fụ onye m maka hapụ ịgbagbu m. Ekechiri m anya, asị m mepee anya na kampụ mepee. Afọ more than 100 boys bụ egbe. Ihe niile a bụ ndị Igbo. Ndị a bụrụ ndị Awụsa Fulani. Asị m na Fulani a na-eme ihe n'ala Igbo. Ndị kidnap bụ ndị Igbo. Ha niile na-asụ Imo steeti. Ọ bụrụ na ị bụ onye Igbo ebe ọbụla ị nọ, nsogbu dị. Onye ọbụla bụ onye ụmụaka, gwa onwe gị eziokwu, ụmụaka bụ ghost town. Ihe njekwu ya bụ mmadụ bụ oge echi gị bịa wedị n'Ọlụ agakwana. Mmadụ bụ oge bịa wedị na Njaba agakwana. Ebe ọbụla mmadụ bụ oge bịa okeshọn ma ọ bere ya ma ọ bridal.
Igbo mụrụ nzọ mụrụ ọzọ, Kwanna egechala ihe onye nne na-akpọ Okwuruora ndị Igbo na-ekwugherila ọnụ ya. Kwanna egechala nsị onye anyị lanyụgherila ọnụ ya. Now, ọ dị mmadụ labụkwuru okwu nwa Fulani lo onye mkpụrụ kpọrọ Okwuruora ndị Nigeria. Nne nụrụ ihe ọ gbọrọ n'ọnụ. Okwuruora ajụjụ nche ịjụ gị, ego ole ka Nigeria politicians nyere gị iji bịa kọtọọ ala Igbo? Ego ole ka a kwụrụ gị? Maka anyị ma nke mbụ bụla ebe onye ayịyọ ị kpatara iri ihe iriri, ọ bụ site n'ihe ị yọtara ọnụ ka iji eri nri. Ị masịla enwe ihe imeta. Mụ na gị mana afụfụ a ndị Igbo na-ata tata bụ Nigeria gọọmenti tiri anyị n'ime ya. Ngị nwe iwere ọnụ iji eri ede bịa ịsọtọ ọnụ amaghị m ameni milion o bilion nke Allen Onyema butere 2 billion naira to inye ụmụafọ Igbo ka eji wee fight ebe ala Igbo. Ego ole ka ị ketara dị whole ego Allen Onyema kere Okwuruora ndị Nigeria? Ego ole ka Allen Onyema kere gị? Maka esi pụtara nne bụ ndị content creator, ndị emume ka ihe ala akpụ ya desi ka m na-ebịaga saa aka ala Igbo. Oke nwa Fulani asụni ọla asụ ka onye Fulani ọla asụ ka onye Awụsa. Ha dị many of ka ihe na-agba anyị n'ama Awụsa dị n'Owerri, ndị ama Awụsa dị n'Owerri ndị Awụsa bi na n'okporo ịlasụ Igbo karịa ndị dị otu a. Ndị Fulani abila aba anyị ịlasụ Igbo karịa ha iji were wepụta onye jiri ede isi na ili bụrụ Okwuruora ndị Igbo na ihe ndị Igbo na-amasị gị. I were ọnụ a werela kọndem ala Igbo. Okwuruora ala Igbo ga-emegide gị, ala Igbo ga-ebogo ụkpa maka na gị nwa imini dị wel fọ ndị Igbo. I were ọnụ iji eri ede asọtọgarị. Ego ole ka Igbo na Igbo politishan nyere gị iji bikọta ala Igbo? Asị m ka m nwere opportunity a were dresị ya gị were gbaa ndị Igbo na onye na ndị na-arụ n'ọrụ bụ ndị Nigeria ndị na-akwụghị ụgwọ. Maka na ebe ihe bụ wherever blefes, ebe ọbụla afọ doziri ihu ebe a ka ị na-edozi ihu. Ọ bụ onye ọbụla bụ ihu ka ndị nwa bụ egwu na-eso. Okwuruora rapụ ndị Igbo aka, rapụ ndị Igbo aka, gbara ọbụ gị nwụọ. Ihe niile anyị na-ezuzu ya soshal midia o zuola nne jiri ala Igbo tie akpara, nne jiri ala Biafra tie egwuregwu. Okwuruora nwere ike ịkpọpụtara ya ofu onye kpọrọ anya afọ ofu onye na ofu onye ndị niile ahụ ma nke ị ga-ama ofu onye. O nwere ike most of them bụ your boys according to you. Okwuruora see ndị Igbo aka n'ahụ, yọba ayịyọ ịla aga anyị mana ọ bụ anya ayịyọ ka ịbụ fes ayịyọ gị, yọba ayịyọ, hapụ ndị Igbo. Unu nwa bụ ndị content creator, hapụ n'ala Igbo.
You have just listened to our brother Okwute, and I want you to listen to the word Okwuruora said.
Ihe niile anọ n'ụmụaka na Njaba local government area of Imo State enwere ofu mkpụrụ onye metụ ụmụaka na-arụ. Ana m agwa gị eziokwu, ha were ego niile m nwere akpọrọ m jee na POS. I was taking to POS wekọrọ ego niile m nwee. Even ego niile ahụ m nwee eji m obi m niile wee nye gị ya. Ewere m ego m niile nye ha sị na biko buru unu moto m, unu ewere ego m niile buru unu moto m chiri foonu m ofu ihe ka m na-ayọ ha. Asị m ha biko meelu unu m ebere. Abụ ihe niile abụ ndị Igbo. Please, ndị a bụrụ ndị Awụsa Fulani. Ịma ndị be anyị na-awere onwe fa oge asị m na Fulani a na-eme ihe n'ala Igbo. Ndị kidnap bụ ndị Igbo. Ha niile na-asụ Imo steeti. Ọ bụ na onwe onye nọ dị ya.
Okwuruora Nigeria. Okwuruora Nigeria si na ndị niile kidnapụrụ ya wụ ndị Igbo. Na ha na-asụ Imo steeti. Na ha ndị niile kidnapụrụ ya wụ ndị Igbo. Na ha na-asụ Imo steeti. Ana m ajụ Okwuruora, esi na ndị niile kidnapụrụ gị wụ ndị Igbo. Kee otu isi wee tekie statistics gị iji wee mara na ha niile ndị niile na-kidnapụrụ gị ndị Igbo. Ka m bidokwa ya n'isi because I'm going to say a lot of things here.
Na-asị onwe ha na onye a bụ Okwuruora ndị Igbo, na onye a bụ ezigbo mmadụ, na onye a na-enyere ndị mmadụ aka. Ihe niile anọ n'ụmụaka na ncha abalị gọọmenti area of Imo steeti enwere ofu mkpụrụ onye metụ ụmụaka na-arụ. Ana m agwa gị eziokwu. Ha were ego niile m nwee. Ha kpọrọ m jee na POS. I was taking to POS wekọrọ ego niile m nwee. Even ego niile ahụ m nwee eji m obi m niile wee nye gị ya. Ewere m ego m niile nye ha sị na biko buru unu moto m, unu ewere ego m niile buru unu moto m chiri foonu m ofu ihe ka m na-ayọ ha. Asị m ha biko meelu unu m ebere. Abụ ihe niile abụ ndị Igbo. Please, ndị a bụrụ ndị Awụsa Fulani.
Ọ sị na ihe niile a bụ ndị Igbo. Na ha bụrụ ndị Awụsa Fulani. Eji Okwuruora kee the statistics o ji wee mara na ihe niile a bụ ndị Igbo. Kee ihe gosiri na ihe niile a bụ ndị Igbo. Ha ncha o nechara ha anya nnọọ ha wuru ndị Igbo. Anọ adị m sure na ya na ha kpara nkata one after the other from A to Z. O wee mara na ha ncha wụ ndị Igbo. That is an overstatement there. Ka anyị na-agakwa. Ọ sị na ndị be anyị deceitful, na anyị na-awọrị onwe anyị. Na anyị nwa na-awọrị onwe anyị. Ndị Fulani adịghị awọrị anyị. Mkpamkpa niile a na-akpa na ọwa anyị na ihe o gosiri, ihe ọ na-ekwu ebe a gosiri. What Okwuruora is saying here is that we are the architect of our own problems. We understand that a lot of people are involved into kidnapping. But what I want to ask Okwuruora might have been kidnapped for this same singular reason that he is making this video. First of all, he said it. And he knew, if you watch this video from beginning to end, he knew the volatile nature of Imo State. And he knows what Hope Uzodinma is doing in Imo State. He knows that Hope Uzodinma have militias in Imo State. He knows that Asari Dokubo men are still in Imo State. Most of them. He knows that Ebubago are in Imo State. Now, Okwuruora was a project that was to be used in order to castigate our people. Okwuruora was a confirmation, was just like a confirmation of what Soludo said. If you remember, there is a video that Soludo made where Soludo was castigating our people and telling the world and telling everybody that all the atrocities that is happening in Biafra land are orchestrated by the Igbo people. Soludo said that. This Okwuruora submission is just to confirm that. It's just for you to understand how deep these people have planned against our people. Remember, the reason why they are doing this, the reason why they are carrying out all this propaganda, all this blackmail, all these lies is because of the delegitimization that the Biafran Defense Forces in the homeland are giving the terrorists that are occupying our land. Okay, this kidnap of Okwuruora might have been organized by the people that he's working with. Because if Okwuruora was actually kidnapped by kidnappers, first of all, he cannot be given back his phone. Secondly, he cannot go with his car. They are going to take his car. If those people who kidnapped Okwuruora are looking for money, there is no confirmation to tell you that, oh, Okwuruora went, they took him to the POS and took all his money. If there is any confirmation to the fact that Okwuruora was kidnapped, his car would have been taken, his phones would have been confiscated from him. This is to show you that the people who kidnapped Okwuruora wanted Okwuruora to send message to the world and to the Igbo people and to Biafrans that the people who are occupying their bushes are kidnappers. That is the only message they intend to send there. Soludo have said it several times. Hope Uzodinma is saying it. All the Mba and all of them have called the Biafran Defense Forces all manner of names. So those who kidnapped Okwuruora were organized by the same Hope Uzodinma, Soludo, Mba, Oti. All of them, they are kidnappers. All of them planned the kidnap of Okwuruora. In fact, it was not even a kidnap. It was an organized kidnapping. In order for Okwuruora to come out and say all these things that he is saying, there is no truth to what Okwuruora is saying. We have known the people who are responsible for committing heinous crimes in Biafran land. Look at how he's emphasizing it. Look at the emphasis he is laying. Who is he trying to convince by his emphasis? Or the people that kidnap him are Igbos. The emphasis he's laying here tells you something. The emphasis he is emphasizing on people that kidnapped him. Why didn't he say kidnappers? Why is he talking about the Igbo? Why is he so much talking about the Igbos as the one who kidnapped him? Because there is no way he could have known people who kidnapped him by only that few days or few seconds that he was with them. Because a lot of people will understand the game that they are playing. Okay? And let me tell Okwuruora, a lot of Biafrans who are living in the north, a lot of Igbo people who are living in the north, when they speak Hausa, you will think that they are northerners. So if they kidnap you in the north and speak Hausa fluently, even more than the people, the owners of the land, you will now call them the Hausa people. Yeah? It means that this Okwuruora don't actually know what happened during the war. He have not even understood that a lot of people, a lot of Hausa people speak Igbo more than himself. Even speak with our dialects. They speak with, what do you call it? Idioms. Ha na-eji inu were na-ekwu okwu n'ala Igbo, ndị Hausa. When you go to Hausa, in Imo State, you will marvel at the people who are speaking Igbo there. You will not know that these people are Hausa people because they have lived there for a very long time. What about Fungozi Orabueze? Do you know that that woman is not Igbo? If you are not told, how would you understand? How would you know? So Okwuruora is actually playing to the script that was given to him by Hope Uzodinma by Soludo, by Mba, by Oti. These are the people who are bankrolling all this propaganda against our people in order to tarnish the image of the Biafran Defense Forces, of the men and women that are protecting our land, in order to give the Igbo people a bad name. They are trying to give Igbo people a bad name. This is the plan of the caliphate. This is what Soludo and Hope Uzodimma are implementing in our land. They accuse our people of being kidnappers. They accuse our people of being kidnappers. Why, in the real sense of it, they are the ones who are planning the kidnapping themselves. In this case, they kidnapped Okwuruora, asked him to say what he is saying. There is no two ways about it. In this same video, for you to understand what happened, if you listen to this video critically well, Okwuruora said that over 100 people. What does Okwuruora mean by all of them are speaking Imo State? Does Imo State have a language of its own? Does Imo State have a language of its own? I tell you, does it mean that the whole people in Imo State, the language that they speak are Imo State? So I want you to understand that this is an orchestrated plan by APs, by Allen Onyema, Hope Uzodinjo. Already, they have started through Ebeku Odikariri Akaria Nando Tuhano Narondi Zog. They have already started, putting fears in the minds of every Igbo person in that axis, telling them about the impending doom that is going to come. So they have to use somebody who is a well-known figure, who is a well-known by the youth, in order to pass that information. So for you to understand the atrocity they wanted to commit. So when they now use Okwuruora, you think that Okwuruora is saying the fact or he's doing the right thing, whereas he is playing the script of those who sent him. This is very, very unfortunate.
Today I want to ask a simple but serious question.
Okwuruora is saying that it is very, very unfortunate that the governors are using Okwuruora, Hope Uzodimma, LPs, and all of them. The political leaders are using Okwuruora against the Igbo people, castigating our people, blackmailing our people for a crime they are not committing. This is an orchestrated plan by Hope Uzodimma, Soludo, in order to validate their actions against our people. Okwuruora was not kidnapped. If they are kidnappers, if they kidnap you, now he wants to tell us, what he's trying to tell you is that they only knew that this is Okwuruora when they took him to the camp. But when they wanted to kidnap him, they never knew he's Okwuruora. That is the narrative he's trying to say here. He was kidnapped, and when he went to the camp, when they took him to the camp, all of a sudden, everybody in the camp now started saying good about it. Oh, we know this guy. He is this. Who kidnapped you? Are they not the same people that kidnapped you that are still saying they know you and they don't know you? This is what people should understand. If you look at the statement of this Okwuruora, there is no truth in it. If they actually kidnapped Okwuruora, if the kidnappers actually kidnapped Okwuruora, knowing him for who he is, understanding where he is coming from, and understanding the kind of popularity that he has, the kidnapper can even demand 20 billion before they can release him, because they know that the masses will want him to be released. They know that people will contribute money to release him. So it's just a cock and bull story he's trying to castigate our people. He was not in any way kidnapped. He was only, this was planned by him, Okwuruora himself, Soludo, Hope Uzodimma, in order to castigate our people. That's all. That's all. And for them to, their security vote to increase. You know, so Okwuruora was not kidnapped. Mind you, he said they did not touch him. They only took him to POS. Who was there when they took you to the POS? How much did they collect from you? He didn't say it. Mind you, they returned his phones. Kidnapper kidnapped you. Kidnapper kidnapped you. And your phone that people know, they now gave you back the phone. They gave you back your car and said because you are a good guy. They never knew when they kidnapped you that, they were blind. They never knew that they were kidnapping Okwuruora when they wanted to kidnap you. It's when they took you to the camp that all of a sudden they now realize that, this guy is this, that, is doing this and doing that. And therefore, they did not subject you to, to torture that they normally subject their victims to. So everybody who knows Okwuruora should go and warn him seriously. This is not a time to play politics with our race. This is not a time to dance to the tune of the enemy against your people. If there is something that Hope Uzodimma, Soludo, and all the rest of them want you to do for them, let them give you your work and give you something for doing the work, not to come and blackmail the Biafran people, not to come and blackmail Ndi Igbo. Ndi Igbo are not kidnappers. Okay? Ndi Igbo are not kidnappers. We don't kidnap. Of course, there are criminal elements. But when you say over 100 people, when you enter the camp, that the arms and ammunition that you use there, you have not seen it in your entire life. Under this very small period of time that they kidnap you, your eye was able to see everything, and you just estimated everything all of a sudden. How can that be? Somebody that they kidnapped, you are concerned about knowing who is Igbo and who is not Igbo. When you are when you have fear in you, how can you be able to be thinking all those things? But the people that you are promoting their agenda here are the people who kidnapped you. And that is why you have the boldness to come out and say, "Ndị niile kidnap Rogewo Ndị Igbo." What an insult on a revered race. What an insult on the people who are working assiduously well, who are doing all their job legitimately. What an insult on our land by this man who is working for his own pocket. We are not against you making your money through philanthropy, working with the politicians. Nobody is against you on that. But once you come against our people, we are going to come against you. And there's something that you said again. You say all those people that kidnap you are Igbo. They are Igbo. All of them are speaking Imo State. What does that mean? Did you take the DNA of how did you take the DNA immediately with your eyes and know that over 100 people that according to you, I didn't know how you counted the people all of a sudden. Somebody that they kidnap, you just entered the camp and counted the whole people that is there, and your mind will tell you they are up to 100. Do you know what is 100? At a glance, you have counted people, there are 100. Then it is a market. That is what you are saying. The place they took you to is a market, and every one of them is Igbo. Every one of them is speaking Igbo, speaking Imo State. This is very, very unfortunate, and somebody should call this guy into order. Very, very important. But there is a video I want to play to everybody to listen to, because when we say it, it's not like this guy is a Fulani man. But listen.
mara onye a na-akpọ Okwuruora biko kpọọ ya ya bịakele nso. Achọrọ m ịjụ ofu mkpụrụ ajụjụ maọbụ ịbụọ ka ọ saa m ya.
This is the guy that is telling you now, Okwuruora, call Okwuruora. If Okwuruora come across this person or this boy who is a Fulani but was raised by an Igbo person or was born by an Igbo person or grew up in Igbo land, if this person was among those that kidnapped Okwuruora, would Okwuruora say that this is a Fulani man? If this man, the likes of this person, there are thousands and thousands of them in Biafra land, in Igbo land. This kind of person who is saying here that at this age, he is now realizing that he is not Igbo, that he is Fulani. But he's not saying it with a Fulani language. He's saying it with Igbo language. He understands our language. He speaks our language because he has been there for a very long time. Now he is complaining and fighting the grandmother or the mother, telling her, why is it now that he has grown up that they are telling him that he's Fulani? But he has been chasing around the Fulani people, that he wants to locate his people. That at this age now, how is he going to come to terms with people who are his people, the Fulani, the real Fulani people? So put Okwuruora, if Okuru Nigeria, because your name now is Okuru Nigeria, you Okuru Hope Uzodimma, Okuru Soludo, Okuru Southeast governors, Okuru Southeast politicians. I am asking you, if you come in contact with this person and he's speaking Igbo to you, how would you know that this person is a Fulani person? If he did not tell you that he is a Fulani, how are you going to know that? That is the more reason why we want you to understand that your lies and deceit cannot stand the test of time. We have seen a lot of you. We have seen people like you who are being used to promote the agenda of the enemy in our land, in our territory. Lots and lots of people like you. Because of your philanthropic gestures, we understand that. And you cannot, if the society was working perfectly well, if the politicians that you are now promoting their agenda, if they were doing their work, they were doing what they're supposed to do for the people, are you supposed to be in this kind of situation, fighting for the people? Are you supposed to be doing what you are doing? Absolutely no. But because the politicians have kept the people, impoverished the people, this is why you are making your living out of the inabilities or inadequacies of the politicians to the people. So they are now using you because they bankroll you as well. They support you in your project. Most of the people who give money, who support your project, are the politicians. So when they have a bidding for you to do for them, definitely you have to do that. There is no two ways about it. And this is one of it, for you to castigate the Igbo people, because Soludo said it and he refused, he received some backlash. For Soludo to now call you or Hope Uzodimma to validate what Soludo said, they have to arrange it in a kidnapping way. Let it look like, oh, Okwuruora have been kidnapped, so that people will believe you when you speak. We are not fools. We are not fools. We are reasonable people. We see evil. We know evil when we see one. We know liars when they speak. We know people who are genuinely speaking from their heart, not people who have been told what to say in order to blackmail the other people. Our people will understand there are people who are kidnappers, but not the way you are projecting it. It can never be like that. And let me remind you, the politicians are responsible for most of the kidnapping cases that you are seeing today. They make money out of it, including the checkpoint that you have in Biafran land all over Southeast. The politicians have their percentage in the money that they take from you in the checkpoints. If you don't know, you have not been able to say it. You have not talked about that. A lot of atrocities, a lot of evils that the politicians are doing in Biafra land, in Southeast, you have closed your mouth that you cannot say anything in regard to that. The one that will promote their agenda is the one that you are going to come out on the social media and be opening mouth and be castigating people. You have been castigating the Igbo people. What has the Igbo people done for you? Are you Igbo yourself? Are you Igbo yourself? We are going to ask you, because I don't think that any Igbo person in his right senses will come out and castigate his people the way you said it, especially from Imo State. You must be very, very careful. You must be very careful. Don't allow the land of our ancestors to deal with you with all this your falsehood against his people. You stage a kidnapping. Yes, we understand. This is not a kidnap. It's not if Okwuruora was actually kidnapped by real kidnappers, they will demand billions and billions of naira or dollar before you can be released, because they know who you are. If the kidnappers are there and they want to make money, they are making money. They know how much they are going to demand, because they know that you are close to the governors. The governors will bring the money. Because the governors are part of the plot that you now came to project them, they now took you, do abracadabra. Then you now come out and say, oh, they kidnapped you. They know that you are Okwuruora. They took your this and left your this. All these are lies, and you cannot deceive us for a very long time. Okwuruora, you have to, Okwuru Nigeria, Okwuru Southeast governors, you have to refrain from all this kind of propaganda against our people. There are people who are kidnappers. We understand that. And the chief security officers of the state know them. They know them one after the other. Soludo knows the kidnappers in Anambra State. Hope Uzodimma knows them in Imo State. He knows them. He works with them. Peter Mba knows them in Enugu State. He works with them. Oti also knows his own. In every state that these people are kidnapping people, the kidnappers are working with the state governors, all of them from A to Z. And that is why they cannot stop it. It cannot abate. They are making money out of it. Just like the checkpoint that you have all over Biafra land. The politicians have a percentage. When they extort money from you from the checkpoints, the politicians have a percentage that is remitted to their account. So they are traveling criminality. So the bottom line here, I want you to understand, those Biafrans who are listening, or ndị Igbo that na-ege ntị ihe anyị na-ekwu, Okwuruora was not kidnapped by any kidnapper. It is a planned, arranged kidnapping by the state governors, by Soludo, Hope Uzodimma and co, in order to use Okwuruora to pass a message and to validate what Soludo said against ndị Igbo. That's all. Otherwise, if they kidnap Okwuruora, he will pay through his nose. Yes, because the kidnappers know who Okwuruora is. If they actually kidnapped Okwuruora, the kidnappers will demand huge sums of money because they know the Southeast governors work with Okwuruora. They will demand money that will make the Southeast governors contribute money in order to save him. So that is the reason. That is the issue. That is the problem. Okwuruora was not kidnapped by kidnappers. He was arranged. It was an arranged kidnapping that was meant to use him to pass message, to validate Soludo and who pose a mass accusation against our people, that the people of Southeast are responsible for their own calamities. And this is the same thing that the Nigerian government are trying to do. And who are the Southeast governors working for? They are working for Tifnubu. They are working for the Fulani oligarchy. So they have to promote their agenda. And who is Okwuruora dealing with? Okwuruora is working with the Southeast governors. As a matter of fact, Okwuruora and the politicians are 5 and 6. Are 5 and 6. And they work together. Okwuruora doing whatever you see him saying, he was told to do that. And he's working with them in order to promote their agenda, so that their what do you call it? Their security vote can increase. But you can't increase, you can't use propaganda against your people in order to enrich yourself. It is going to backfire. Very, very important. So this is a warning to Okwuruora and his likes. This is a warning to you. You must resist, refrain. You must desist from doing that. Don't make yourself a tool that the politicians will use against your own people. Make yourself a tool. They can only give you money while your image is damaged. Upon all the atrocities that is happening in Biafran land in Southeast, you have not come out to say it. You have not come out to project it to the world and for people to understand what is actually playing out. Only now that they now arrange your kidnapping, you have to come out and start, criminalizing the Southeasterners. Ndi Igbo. You must be warned, Okwuruora. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time and stop dining with the enemies of your people. Because all these people who are using you to fight Ndi Igbo will eventually leave you. And you have to face the consequences of your actions. Biafrans, I want to open the line. You can call and let me give you a link if you want to join us in the studio and make your comment. Make your comment based on what you have just said. This is the link. Join us in the studio and make your comment. And I want to also let Biafrans understand that the freedom that we are fighting for is very, very close. And there are a lot of obstacles, a lot of things are going to come up. This is one of it. A lot of propagandas need to come up. Okwuruora is one of it. The Southeast governors are losing grip, and they know that. All of them will answer to their atrocities, and they know that. They want to divert attention. They want people to believe that they are not responsible for what is happening. But we, the people, we know. So they are using their spokesperson. They are using their boy to send that message. And we should not take them very serious. I am Managoha before now. And we can't take them serious. Okwuruora is one of them. He's working with them. So therefore should not be taken serious. Very important. So call us or join us on the studio and make your own contribution. Very, very important. If you have not subscribed to this channel, try and do so as well. Like and share our programs. And if you look on the screen, if you have not been supporting the liberation, I want you to go now and start supporting. This is the website of the Biafran Republic Government in Exile, biafrarepublicgovernment.org/donate. You go and support the Biafran recognition. For PayPal as well, you have biafrangovernment.org@gmail.com. You go and support the recognition. For Zelle, you have the biafrangov.org@gmail.com. Make sure you make use of all these platforms in order to support the liberation and the recognition of Biafra. Very, very important. And remember, the old website is out of bound because it was hijacked by the latest coup plotters in town, Imam Madabo and all the rest of them. So don't go to the old website. It is out of bound. So, and the lines are open. Make your comment, and you can join us on the studio, or you make a call. My channel's name, okay, my channel's name is The Questionnaire. Questionnaire. The Questionnaire is my channel name, or you see it, David Nana BTV. David Nana. David Nana BTV. Go and subscribe now. Very, very easy. And so that anytime I'm live, you are going to get notification. Rage and Fury. Rage, you know what I'm for my channel, Avi? Me and you, dear friends, I welcome each and every one of you. Tegwolor, Biafran. Yesterday was amazing. Thank you for being here. You are welcome. I see you, Jude Afam. Jude Afam, welcome. I see you. John Han Gideon. This na Chinese. I've been at Charles Soja. I see you. John Han Gideon. Na Chinese. This name na Chinese name. I beg. Chinenye Obiefune. I see you. William. William, I see you. Charles, I see you. Ihuoma, I see you. Wisdom, I see you. Sister Nkiru, I see you. Chlorosi, I see you. Stankiru Ndewo, Chichi, thank you for joining me this morning. Make your contributions. I need your contribution. Emmanuel Obonna, KC, make your contribution. Josephine James, Chid Everest, I see you. Emmanuel Obonna, Emmanuel, I see you. MNK, Everest, Emedo, Emmanuel Chibike. Lots and lots and lots of you, Lars. Blessed Samuel. Nobody wants to make a contribution. Nobody wants to join us on the studio. Well, Yeah, Biafrans, yes, this morning I just want us to understand that a lot of people are being used against their own people, and Okwuruora is one of them. The reason why they are using him is because he has a fan base. He has a very large fan base where he reached the people because of this the nature of what he does. Okay, and the only way the governors can pass their message is to use somebody that they know have a very large fan base. So I don't blame them. I blame those who want to be used against their people. So the only way they are using him is because he have a large base. Jude Afam, thank you for joining me. You know, he have a large base. So they have to use him to carry out their propaganda against our people. And you know what Soludo said? That statement of Soludo that it is the Igbo people are responsible for all the atrocities that are happening need to be validated. So who is going to validate it? It is somebody that has Okwuruora status. And that is why he is used to validate that accusation. So Okwuruora should understand that the atrocity that is happening in Biafran territory in the southeast is caused by, most importantly, the security agencies who are working for Nigeria. Okay? The kidnappings that is happening is also the security agencies that are committing this kidnapping, the Fulanis in Biafran land, with their friends who are also, some of them may be Biafrans, some of them may be Igbo. But there is no way Okwuruora can come out and tell us that he saw 100 people when he was kidnapped and all of them are Igbo. He did not have any statistic to tell us that all of them are Igbo. He does not have any statistics to say that he took a DNA test with his eyes and all of them are Igbo. Okay? So he has an agenda which he is promoting, which is the agenda of the caliphate, which is the agenda of the governors who are bankrolling him. And I stand here to tell you categorically clear that Okwuruora was not kidnapped. It was a staged kidnapping by the same people who he is promoting their agenda. Yes, the reason being that if Okwuruora was not kidnapped, they would have taken his phone, they would have stripped him of all his belongings, and they wouldn't also allow him to go without paying huge sum of money. So if Okwuruora was actually kidnapped by the real kidnappers, the kidnappers know that Okwuruora, he has the governors know him, the masses know him, so they would demand a huge amount of money before he can be released. Welcome, my brother, Rage and Fury. Rage, you are welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Watching and there, you are up to the questionnaire platform. Welcome, sir. Go ahead,
You
Rage.
okay. Can you unmute? Okay, fine. Thank you. The mic is unmuted now. Thank you very much, my brother.
Go ahead.
All right, thank you. I hope you can hear me.
Loud and clear.
All right, thank you very much. Greetings to you, great Biafrans all over the world. My dear brother, sorry, say university. God forbid. God forbid. Though.
Go for it.
Yeah, that was a slip of
Sure.
tongue. Dear brother, Mazi David Nunana, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for the
There
great
we
work you're doing, sir. Thank you, Dewo. As a matter of fact, God, the finger of God is upon this movement for freedom. And indeed, it is very clear that God has not forgotten us. neither has he abandoned us. So, as a matter of fact, we want to give all the glory to him because everything that is happening today, a lot of our people are waking up. But first, I want to send my greetings to all our gallant leaders, leaders that care for us, leaders that want to see the best out of us. They want the best for us. They want the best life for us. As a matter of fact, we can't say thank you enough to them from the days of Dim Odimego Juku, Philip Effiong, Ralph Wazirike, and to the beloved Mazinan Umnandi Kano, the Ohamadike one of Biafra, to the beloved, even to the beloved, His Excellency Ogechukwu Kere, the acting Prime Minister. Maximum respect to all the defense forces, the Biafra Defense Forces, starting from the Chief of Defense Staff, Triple Star General Igwe Butuzo, to all the commanders, all the personnel, those that have been faithful and loyal to motherland. Their loyalty is not to any bribe given to them. Their loyalty is not to anything that you can promise them, because they understand perfectly well that the reason why they enter that bush, they decide to say goodbye to the luxury of the world. The reason why most of them came from their different places where they used to reside, have a better life, a comfortable life, is for the freedom of Biafra. And when they stepped into that bush, right before their eyes, a lot of their brothers who they entered together, fell right before their eyes. Some of their friends, some of their brothers, some of their sisters even fell in their hands. Some fell close to them just because of Biafra freedom. So this type of soldiers, they are so loyal, they are so faithful. Nothing that Nigeria will give them, nothing that the world will give them, if it is not the freedom of Biafra, that they will accept. My greetings to you all. Thank you for standing your ground, standing so tall at this perilous time and defending the babies, the children, the women, the youth, the old fathers and mothers, the innocent civilians of Biafra, especially the Christians, upon whom this jihadist Islamic Fulani terrorist war has been declared. Um, Thank you very much, Biafra Defense Forces. When I say Biafra Defense Forces, I'm greeting the Biafra Liberation Army, because all of these are contained in Biafra Defense Forces, Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighter, Biafra Naval Forces, Biafra Air Forces, and every other armed group that is defending innocent civilians, that is defending the babies, the children, the women. These are the reasons we are fighting. These are the reasons we speak every day. Our babies, our children, and our women. And they are the reason why we actually want to be left to us, the guys or the men. We don't really worry much about ourselves, you understand? But the reason why we speak every day, the reason why we fight every day, the reason why we contribute even when it is not yet to contribute, is because we want to have a nation that is safe, a nation that is sane, that even if we die today, we will have the hope that nobody is coming to kill our children. When we die today, we will have the hope that nobody is coming to rape our little girls, our women. Nobody is coming to intimidate them. Nobody is coming to enslave them. This is the reason why we fight for Biafra. This is our drive. This is our passion. This is our hunger. Why we come and speak every day. Even though here at home, we walk through the valley of the shadow of death. The reason why we are not scared is because of our babies, is because of our children, is because of our women. that when we are gone, we want them to have a safe world. We want them to have a safe nation called Biafra, a prosperous nation where there are healthcare systems, where there are schools for our children, where there are roads, where there are industries, where the government first priority are the citizens, where the government will be the one to protect the citizens, not the one going after the citizens to kill them, recruiting all manner of terrorist group in the name of security forces to go after the innocent people who express their displeasure and their grievances to get them killed. We don't want such a nation. We don't want such people as leaders, as politicians. This is the reason why we speak the way we speak. This is the reason why we talk the way. This is the reason why when anybody come to sabotage using the weakness that has been spotted by Nigeria, which is accountability in finance and in defense, which we know the stand of our leader, Mazi Onyedumna Dekano, during transmitter, which we also know the stand of our prime minister during the time of Emeka living dead, which we know the stand of the Biafran laws and charters in these areas, which is classified. Whenever we see enemy using this weakness that has been spotted by Nigeria to attack this movement, to set this movement backward, to delay our freedom, the reason we speak, the reason we express so much anger towards these people is because of our children, it's because of our babies, it's because of our women. We are not happy seeing our women being raped right before our eyes. We are not happy seeing our children's head be cut off, seeing pregnant women, stomach being ripped open, babies brought out, and Fulani terrorist herdsmen throw this baby to their dogs to eat. We are not happy. We don't want to live this kind of nation. We don't want to live that type of country for our children, for our women, for our babies. This is why we speak the way we speak. This is why we fight the way we fight. Speaking for the men on Ground Zero. This is why they fight the way they fight. This is where their loyalty is. Not any promise of financial exchange or whatever that you are going to give them. This is their drive. When they fight, this is why they fight to the death. This is their drive. They want to live a sane nation where our children can be safe, where our women can be safe. This is our inspiration. This is our motivation. This is what is inciting us. Nobody is inciting us. This is what is inciting us. We want a better life. That is where our incitement is coming from. Mazi Nadekano cannot incite us. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa cannot incite us. Our incitement is for the future of our people. That even the rage and fury, if I die today, I will die with peace of mind that nobody, my little daughter, my mother, my sister.
Oh my God. We lost Rage and Fury. Yeah, but he's making a lot of sense. Nobody is actually inciting us to do what we are doing. We are fighting for the freedom of our generation as well as for the children that we have. And that is why when we see individuals, to castigate what we are doing or trying to fight against it, we are not going to take it lightly with such person.
It's kicked out. I don't know. Can
Yeah,
you hear
Rage,
me
you are
now?
back. Maybe it's
Yes,
network. Yeah,
yeah, it is.
you have said a lot of things. You have said a lot of things,
Yes,
which is on point. Okay.
yes.
But I want
Thank you so much.
you to just make a statement on somebody or this man that we are talking about today, Okwuruora. If actually this
All
man
right.
was kidnapped, he said he was kidnapped, that it is when he got to the camp, they know that he's Okwuruora, he's a well-known figure. They did not take his phone, they did not take his car, and the little money that he had, they took it with him. If actually he was kidnapped, this is a guy who is known in the Southeast. The masses know him because of his philanthropic gestures, right? The governors, all the whole governors know him. So if actually this man was kidnapped, don't you think that the kidnappers will demand a huge sums of money, because they know that the governors will pay? The governor, the 5 eastern state governors will contribute money to pay for his ransom, but he didn't have to pay so much money, and they leave every phone that he has, including his car. But he's telling us that the people who kidnapped him are Igbos. So in this scenario now, we are looking at it that this is a planned kidnapping by him and the governors. You remember, Soludo said that the atrocity that is happening in Southeast is committed by the same Igbo people. So his kidnapping is a validation of that statement that was made by Soludo. So what do you have to say about that, my brother?
Very correct, very correct. You know, these people, they can go to any length to do anything. So if he said his kidnappers are Igbos, it means these are the Igbos that Gumi said that the Southeast governor should recruit to fight against the Igbos just to blackmail the freedom movement for Biafra. You understand?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
these are the very people that Gumi spoke about, and the reason why they will not touch him, they know they are all together fighting for better Nigeria. You understand? That is why they will not touch him. But because if you really know that kidnappers, terrorism are the weapons that the Nigeria government is using against the innocent, helpless civilians, and you become a victim, and luckily you are able to escape, and you are still speaking for one Nigeria. You are still speaking for the existence of one Nigeria. It simply tells it all that your kidnap or you becoming a victim is just a stage managed just to tarnish or blackmail the people that are fighting for freedom. You understand? So let nobody be deceived. Let no Biafran be deceived. What Gumi told them is what they are. That is what they are playing by now. That is the rule they are playing by. Recruit Igbos to fight Igbo. You understand? This is exactly what they are doing. So it has nothing to do with the freedom fighters. And one thing I really want to say is that no matter how big an individual's platform may be or somebody's platform may be, if that person is not using that platform to speak for the freedom of Biafra or speak for the breakup of Nigeria so that the indigenous people can have their freedom, take their lives back, take their land back, and be free. Please don't go with such people, especially if you really want, if you need freedom, if you want to be free. Don't be deceived by such people. We have a notable individual with the name Very Dark Man. He's a great guy. I respect him for his stand. But the truth is that you have been able to identify that these are the crimes you get from Nigeria. These are the criminality, terrorism, evil that is happening in Nigeria. Yet you are still rooting for Nigeria to still exist. It means that you are not genuine in your fight, because the reason why you see Fulani terrorists, Islamic jihadists ravaging the whole place, killing innocent people, is because of Nigeria. What gives them the license to commit all these crimes is the name Nigeria. When Nigeria ceases to exist today, and you have Biafra, you have Oduduwa, you have Arewa, you see that they cannot cross their boundary to the land of Biafra or to the land of Oduduwa to commit the act of terrorism, because our army will deal with them decisively. Because under Nigeria, the army is loyal to one Sokoto Caliphate or loyal to one Islamic government. You understand? So no matter what they do, the government is not going to hold them accountable for their actions. You understand? So after you seeing that these are the crimes you have under Nigeria, and you have been able to identify the crimes, that Nigeria is not even a place to be, Nigeria is not supposed to exist, yet you are still going ahead to root for the existence of Nigeria. It means that you are not trustworthy to be followed. You are just being used as a camouflage, you understand? So as to get them back into offices into 2027, you understand? Which has already been said by the Biafran people that there won't be any election in 2027 in Biafra land. I just advise our people, please let's not keep making the mistake of every 4 years they deceive us with Indomie, with rice, gari, and after that, we begin to suffer. A lot of our people are killed within these 4 years. A lot of tragedy and calamity before us. Let us not be victims of that. What we need right now is freedom. Let's stay away from anything called Nigeria election. It has not benefited us for many years now. They have been doing their election. We are always the victims. Let us unite and fight for our freedom. So be him Okwuruora or whatever he is called, his kidnap is stage managed by his own people, probably because he wants to use it to make a point by blackmailing the Biafra agitators. And it is dead before arrival. You understand? Because if truly he was really kidnapped, if he was really kidnapped, man, they will demand things from him. You understand? But because they want to stage manage it and use it to make a point, this is why you see all of these things. And at the end of the day, the advice given to them by Gumi is being fulfilled. So, my brother, we are not deceived by all of these things again. I really want to say a very big thank you, Biafrans that have tuned in. I also want to say a very big thank you to you. To don't also forget, after this, our brother broadcast, our Betty Ford, our mommy, that Betty Ford is going to come up with our YouTube program again to use our language, which is Igbo language, to address our people. You understand? So kindly tune in and share that program so that the message can go far and wide. I don't even know. Now, when you look at the growth on the X space, probably your broadcast at that Betty broadcast is also contributing a lot. It's also contributing a lot to the growth on the X space too. You understand the number of people we are having, and I will still also advise our people. I also want to advise our people: let this crowd, let this number we are having be transcended into the fundraising for the defense of our land, the defense of our people. It will make a lot of sense. So, my brother, I've spoken for a while, and as my custom is, I will stay sign out with this. Keve maregogote, rema bugo rewe Biafra. Keve maregogote, rema bugo rewogene. Akeve maregogote, rema bugo rewe Biafra imonime. Keve maregogote, rema bugo rewogene. Uge me Biafra, ugo he, ora wogene, ugo he, uge me Biafra, ugo he, ora wogene, ugo he. Victory of Biafra, victory, the city of God, victory. Victory of Biafra, victory. The nation of God, victory. Thank you. Thank you very much, my dear brother David Unana, for the time to speak in your platform. My name is Regent Fury, aka Udewo Wanchineke. I yield the mic here.
Thank you so much, Rich. That was wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm happy to
You're
have you
welcome.
in my platform this morning, and thank you for that wonderful, soul touching song. Ugo. I have always told you, make sure you are putting all these things down. because the record is going to sell very, very well. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you for being part
Yes,
of
sir.
this
Thank
program. Yeah, that was
you. Have
our
a nice day.
brother
Have a
Rage and Fury is our brother from the coastal region of Biafra. Very gallant, very consistent, and very focused. Even with all the trials and tribulations, all the sabotages, Rage have always stand on the path of truth. And that is how you know true Biafrans. That is how you know them. That is how you, you understand that these people are really part of us. So Rage and Fury, thank you for being here. Chichi, call back again. Chichi, you joined before. I didn't know what kicked you out. You can call back. You can call back. Very, very important. Okay. Here you are. Chichi, welcome. Good morning from the questionnaire.
Yeah, good morning. Am I out?
Yes, you are. Lord, you are audible. Welcome. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. Good morning, Biafrans. Good morning, lovers of freedom. I want to use this medium to thank God for the grace of God upon our life. I thank God for making us to see a wonderful day with good health around.
Oh, that Chichi is battling network issues. Here she comes back. Sorry, what happened? Go
I don't
ahead.
know this. Okay. I want to use this medium to thank my leader, Mazen Namdokukalo. I call him Jesus Christ of my generation. That is how I address him. I don't know of others. I call Mazen Namdekalo the Jesus Christ of my generation. Mazen Namdekalo is my Lord and personal Savior. I thank God for bringing him to us at this crucial time. If not for Mazen Namdekalo and Mazen Simon Ekpa, I don't know what will have been the situation of our great race, Biafras. I want to bless God on their behalf. I thank God for the health of my leader. Despite being held captive by the enemies, both within and external, he's still breathing. I thank
Oh, wow. Chichi, you're having challenges with your network. I don't know what is happening. They don't want you to speak in my platform, but I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Biafrans, I think here we call it a day. Maybe Chichi, you have another time with us tomorrow. And maybe by that time, your network may be freer or better. So I really appreciate oh my God, she's coming back again.
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know
Nne,
why
you're
network
welcome
is
back.
just battling with me. I don't know. So I thank God for our gallant men who have been the backbone of our freedom, whom the enemies has been castigating one way or the other to pull their morale. I thank God for them. Their morale is still high. Thank you, General Igwe Butuzo, the gentle and all the rest, all the gallant men, both in the coastal region and every 40 state of Biafra. Thank you for your resoluteness. Thank you for standing strong for your dear nation, for your people, and the future generation. I want to thank my Prime Minister who have been held captive. Thank you for your sacrifice. You left everything and you saw the suffering and the pains of your people. You decided to come and rescue us. Thank you, every one of you. Thank you.
Sorry, unfortunately, that is where we are going to call it quit for today. Thank you, Biafrans, for being part of this program. And please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, try as much as possible to. Okay. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. You are welcome to the questionnaire. Hello, good morning. You are audible. Welcome to the questionnaire.
Good morning, my brother. I believe you know who is speaking.
Is Afam? Is that Afam speaking? Yes, I can hear you. Hello?
Hello, okay.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's me. It's me, my brother.
Go ahead.
Yeah, hello, can you? Yeah, I can hear you, my professor. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to your friends. Good morning to everyone.
Go ahead. We can't hear you.
The network is low.
All right.
Just plugging against us, doing everything they have to do, doing all the things they are doing just to take us back and for Biafra not to go. Because Biafra is the only way, is the only light, and is the only hope that our people have. Biafrans must understand. Biafrans must understand that what is happening in that place, there is no way we should, or we should.
Yes. It's like network is really disturbing.
Hello. Yeah, network is disturbing, but when it stops, I can hear your voice clear. Okay, like I was saying, Nigeria is a death trap.
Of course, yes.
Anybody who wants to leave, we should completely destroy Nigeria, because that is the only way to destroy Nigeria completely, because everything that has to do with Nigeria is a criminality and lies. Just take an instant from their head, from their four cities.
Go ahead, go ahead. Oh my God.
Comment in their so-called government.
Oh my God. We are losing your voice. Yes.
The network is really bad. The network is bad. I don't know what I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can.
Okay. Like I was saying, in fact, the whole everything about Nigeria.
Wow. Maybe you call back when you have a stable network, Afam. We really want to hear from you. but your network is fluctuating. Okay, let me bring Chichi. Chichi have been trying to reach us. Chichi, welcome back. Sorry, somebody was calling on the line, so that was why I have to keep you waiting. You are welcome back. Go ahead. Chichi, can you hear me? Oh my God, I have issues. Chichi, can you hear me? Go ahead.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay,
we can hear you now.
Okay, let me just round up because this I don't know what is happening with the network. I want to make people understand, address this Okwuruora Nigeria, also not Okwuruora Ndibu. Okwuruora, yes, I followed him on Facebook. Okwuruora has been seeing the calamity that has been going on in our land for so many years. Okwuruora kept quiet. Under Okwuruora, our mothers protest for almost 3 days, complain bitterly. Our mothers, our precious mothers, we are crying how terrorist Fulanis was molesting them in their farms. After molesting them, they use stick to stick in their private parts. Okwuruora have ears. Okwuruora heard about this atrocity being committed against our mothers. They protest for nearly 3 days.
Unfortunately, Chichi, I don't know why the network is disturbing you. And I wanted to end this screaming today. We are not getting your message like it used to be. We suppose get the full message of what you want to tell us so that Biafrans can follow. But unfortunately, the network is disturbing, kicking people out here and there, and we are not going to continue in that manner. So, Sister Chichi, thank you for being part of this program. Maazia Fam, I also appreciate you. The network did not allow you to, to finish your comment. It is quite unfortunate. So, Biafrans, I really appreciate everybody who joined me this morning. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to bless each and every one of you. I salute our leader, Maazị Nnamdi Okukano. I appreciate the Prime Minister, Maazị Simon Ekwanjoko, the Prime Minister Ogechukwu Nkere. I so much appreciate you as well. And I salute the Biafran Defense Forces who are doing us proud, protecting our land, our women, and our children. May the gods of the land continue to be with them and fight through them. I appreciate everyone who joined me this morning. Please, you have not subscribed to my channel, try and do so that anytime I come online, you get notification. Please, we are going to join our sister Betty Ford TV as she is going, if she has not started her own broadcast this morning. And after that, we proceed to the space. Airborne to the Biafran Defense Forces. Ndewo no mu Chineke, and bye from here.